Welcome to the 513 podcast. We are tuning in for the draft watch party tonight. We don't have any guests at the moment yet. We will be joined by Bryson later on. Dennis will be gone in a bit around the Ravens pick. We're just getting started. We're going to go over some of the picks that have already been made selected. Before we do that, there's a link in comment section that you guys can click on right now. If you want to join on as a guest while watching, by all means, go on and just hit the link, and we might pull you up here, and you can talk about the draft a bit and give your perspective on stuff. Right now, we're just waiting for the Bengals to make their selection. The video I have up right now, the stream for the draft, is a little bit behind, while I have the draft going on my TV in the background. We're just waiting for everybody to join in right now, getting it started. We're going to keep this rolling in a bit. If you guys have any questions while watching, just let us know. Remember, social medias are also in the description if you want to follow any of us. Please do. We are always active on Twitter, and we're always posting about stuff Bengals related. Make sure you stay in tune there.
Make a move in the most electrifying Honda vehicles field. Let your start vehicle cool with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance. And more advanced tech when you drive a Honda.
So, let's go over the 15 picks that have been made so far.
Don't find anything? Radio up.
They help search for Kobe Wingspan. This is a group of volunteers with a deeply personal mission.
My stepson.
So, number one overall, as expected, Bryce Young went to the Panthers. That was been one that's been speculated all week long for a while now and stuff, but it's official. It's official now. Bryce Young is a Panther. At number 2 and number 3, though, is where everything got shook up. The Texans took C.J. Stroud and then traded up to number 3 for Will Anderson Jr. Trying to see everything. My computer's very slow right now. All right. Number 4, the biggest shock of all to me was Anthony Richardson going to the Indianapolis Colts. That was absolutely nuts to me. I don't really understand that one as much. Anthony Richardson to the Colts, I thought was a bit early. Honestly, the Colts could have traded back if they wanted to, probably. But Emmanuel Forbes, that is another prospect that was predicted to the Bengals for a little bit off the board now. Emmanuel Forbes to the Commanders, I'm not sure how to feel about that one exactly. That is a solid fit for the Commanders, though, I think. Number 5, which was really surprising, the Seattle Seahawks went with Devin Witherspoon, who is a cornerback out of Illinois. I thought the Seattle Seahawks were going to go more defensive line in that regard, but they go to cornerback, which I guess makes sense. They get some replacement for their they didn't have Tariq Woolley. I don't know. It's going to just add more depth at the very least. The Cardinals at pick 6, I believe they traded back. They traded up with Detroit. That's right. They traded back and then they traded up with Detroit. That's right. From number 3. So to number 6, the Cardinals pick Paris Johnson Jr., the offensive tackle. A lot of people would probably say is the best tackle in the class. I honestly really like this pick. I think getting protection for Kyler Murray should be the number one priority in Arizona right now with their current situation. I have no idea what they're going to decide to do regarding DeAndre Hopkins in their future. There's so many different ways that can go there. Tyree Wilson to the Raiders. believe that was a bit of a reach. Yeah, I'm gonna also just clarify too for everybody watching. Me personally, I do not watch college ball that much at all, if any at all. I don't know the names as well. I hear about the names and stuff a bit. I'm just not a big person who goes in the draft. So once these guests start coming in and stuff, then we can start talking about the draft more. But as to go down, Patriots are picking now. Wow, there it is, Christian Gonzalez. He is on the page. That is a really good pickup for the Patriots. That's a really good pickup for the Patriots. And it replaces a lot of holes on their roster. That's a really good fucking pick, man. That's a really good pick. The Falcons at number 8, they went and selected Bijan Robinson, which was the dream scenario at 28 for us, but that was never happening. Bijan Robinson goes to the Falcons, which is kind of crazy, but that is a really good fit for him. The Falcons love to run the ball, so he's going to get plenty of touches there. I think that's a great fit for Bijan Robinson to go off. At number 9, man, the Eagles just keep getting unfair, dude. They took Jalen Carter at number 9. Jalen Carter fell a bit due to all the character concerns and stuff and a lot of off the field issues, it seems. But to just end up with the Eagles with how talented that man is, that's just unfair. That defensive line is unfair. That's not okay. The Chicago Bears at 10, I thought made a fantastic pick with Darnell Wright. I think that's the way to go with protecting Justin Fields, and I think he can do a lot of good with the Bears. The Titans then followed up with Peter Skoronski, another offensive tackle, I guess to replace Taylor Lewan. And at number 12, this is the one that pisses me off the most. Jahmyr Gibbs to the Lions. I don't understand what the fuck the need was. I mean, I guess they really just don't believe in DeAndre Swift like that, which is crazy to me because Swift has had some really good games. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like that at all for the Lions, and I hate them for it. However, if that means we can trade for DeAndre Swift, I mean, I'm not opposed to that. But that's a discussion for later. The Packers once again whiff on much-needed wide receiver talent right in front of them. You had JSN right there. And for some reason, you pick Lucas Van Ness, the edge, out of Iowa. I don't understand that whatsoever. That makes no sense to me at all. I thought JSN was the much better pick there for them. It filled a lot more need, and it gives their new quarterback, Jordan Love, because Aaron Rodgers is a Packer now, not a Packer. Aaron Rodgers is a Jet now. It gives their new quarterback, Jordan Love, some good weapons around him to get him situated and used to the NFL. I don't like that pick. I thought it was they completely missed a layup. Very bad pick by the Packers. Very bad pick. The Steelers get Broderick Jones, offensive tackle out of Georgia. I'm not fazed by this. They're building their offensive line talent. Nothing wrong with that, and it is needed. But I'm not fazed by Broderick Jones at all. But yeah, I will say he's pretty cool. I saw him going over him and stuff in his personal life, and he's got some snakes and shit. I fuck with that. I like snakes a lot. So I think that's pretty cool. The Jets go on the clock. Was it again? I forget if they did not. Okay, so the Jets were on the clock at 15, and they picked Will McDonald. He was another edge at Iowa State. I think that was a solid move, building the defensive line up for them. I like that for him. The Commanders, they got Emmanuel Forbes, of course, as we just went over, and Christian Gonzalez to the Patriots, and the Lions are on the clock right now as we speak. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock for the Lions as I'm speaking right now. I'm hoping we get some more guests in soon. Not sure how everything's going, but we will keep you posted.
You're doing TV wrong. You thought that other TV provider was good enough. Now what? You'll talk?
I really wonder what the Lions are going to go here. I feel like they're going to go defense. If they keep going offense, man, that shit's going to be low. They might go tight end.
Customer satisfaction. Now, get out of here, Garrett.
They might go tight end. The pick is in. They might go tight end. I just thought about that. They might go tight end. TJ Hawkinson got traded last year. Tight end might be the pick. It might be the pick.
Screen rules everything around.
All right, chefs, we gotta go get the beans. Safety has the big, bro. Chefs, the guy said no.
Actually, they want fava beans.
You're so good at this. We get groceries. DoorDash.
Exfoliating bar.
Oh man, who are the Lions gonna pick? Not looking at my phone at all. Not getting spoiled on this shit.
And if you want to keep the beard, use King C Gillette, a lineup of products designed to cleanse, soften, trim, and style for your best beard. Gillette, the best a man can get. Performance with red, it just piled it on. Roast beef, ham, oven roast, turkey, all in a Subway bar.
Beef, that's very meat. That's the Subway is the greatest menu of all time.
As I type all this too, my phone keeps buzzing off, and I'm like so tempted to look over, but I can't. Oh, this is really difficult to see, man. I don't know if the Lions are going to go tight end or not. I hope they don't. I hope they don't. Please don't go tight end. If nothing else, I would really want Michael Meyer. He makes a lot of sense. He wants to be here. That seems like the perfect fit for us. Gibbs, Forbes, and all that is off the board already. I mean, it's either that or DeJuan Jones or Darnell Washington if he's there. I don't want King Clad or fucking any of these other people they talked about. Just some smoke screens. Oh, man. Do they go quarterback here? I just can't see the Lions going quarterback with how well Jared Goff has played for them. I don't know if I can see it. I don't think I can see it. I don't think I can see Will Levis going to the Lions. I feel like it's a tight end. It's a tight end or a defensive player. I think Darnell Washington might be a better fit for them at tight end if they go that, because he's more blocking centered. So I think that would really help the run game, especially with the running backs they have on the roster right now. DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery, and now Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, that makes a lot more sense. We're going to find out right now.
With the 18th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Jack Campbell, linebacker.
Jack Campbell, linebacker, yep. Defense it is, Jack Campbell. So Jack Campbell goes to the Lions. Again, a reminder for everybody watching, the link there that you can click on, that's to join, and you can chat with me and everybody else who'll be joining, and you can give your thoughts on the draft and stuff. So if you want to join in and hop into the stream and the watch party, just click the link and you can come on. So Jack Campbell is the pick for the Detroit Lions. I think that's solid depth for them at a position of need. I don't think their linebackers are as steady. So that pick makes sense to me. But man, I was really scared they were going to go tight end there or something. That's crazy, man. We are 9 picks out. No, my apologies. No, yeah. No, yeah, 9 picks out. Yeah, 9 picks out from the Bengals draft picks. It's getting exciting, man. It's getting exciting. Make sure if you're watching and you're new to the 513 podcast, to hit that subscribe, like, and comment. And again, if you want to join and talk with us and join the watch party, the link's right there in the chat. So click it. I will put it in again if you need it. And there it is. So next on the clock is the Buccaneers. The Bucs could easily pick a quarterback here too, but it seems like they're sold on I forget his name, but they picked him the Trask, I think. Trask, I think is his name. And they also got Baker Mayfield, so we'll see what happens there. I want to also talk about and touch on the Bengals this season, man. It seems like this season might be the last year that we can really go with our full core. I know Jesse Bates and Vaughn are gone, but I mean, besides that, you still have your cornerbacks, linebackers, and defensive line all tightened up and stuff, and you got your guys and stuff on offense, of course, with Tyler Boyd, Higgins, Chase, and Burrow, and Mixon too. But it does feel like Mixon, Boyd, some defensive line players. Maybe I don't know who else, but off the top of my head right there, it seems like a lot of those guys can go. So, it's really hard to say how this season may go, but it seems like if this core wants to win the title together, this is probably their last year to do it. Because I can easily see Mixon going, Boyd going and stuff, and then we're going to have to rebuild up some positions. So this is a big year for Cincinnati. And that's why it's so important for this draft to hit. This draft has to hit. We've been hitting on the last few drafts and stuff, which is good. And but we want to keep this streak going, and we absolutely have to hit on this draft because if we don't have the right people, Bucs are picking. Kalijah Kancey is off the board officially at 19. Great pick for the Bucs. Great pick. I can't be too mad at that. That's just a really good pick. But damn, there goes another dream scenario. That would have been lovely. Damn, Kalijah Kancey is a Buccaneer. Wow. So next up is Seattle again. Seattle is on the clock officially. Man, the picks are going down, man. I don't know who we're gonna pick, but tight ends remain on the board. I guess there is some defensive players that still remain on the board. I don't really see a running back that you'd want to take at this point. I feel like it was Gibbs or nothing. But now it just, I don't know. Wow, this stream is really behind. I'm going to see if I can fix it real quick. So give me one moment, guys. Oh, man. Okay. We're getting this back up. Don't know if this will be any better. So we'll see.
At PNC Bank, you can find us in big cities and small towns across the U.S., where our focus is to always support the people who live and work there, because you call these communities home, and we do too. PNC Bank.
So it's about a minute behind only. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Wow, man. Wow. Elijah Cansey is a Buccaneer. Yeah, so me personally, as far as positions that I want, I've already made it clear that tight end is a nice position that I'd want. I'm not sure how I'd feel about defensive line. Defensive line I would like. It's not at the top of my wants. I do like running back, but now that Gibbs is off the board, it's kind of just fallen off for me. So for me, it's either you want to go tight end, offensive line, or D line. I don't like the idea of picking corner right now. I can see the idea of safety, but not in the first round. I don't like safety in the first round at all, really. Linebacker makes no sense. We have a lot of depth there. It's really defensive line, offensive line, and tight end that makes sense. That's it. I don't like taking a running back right now. DeJuan Jones, knock on wood, is still on the board. I could definitely see him ending up in stripes. I would love DeJuan Jones as a Bengal. I think he would answer a lot of questions and give a lot of security for us at that offensive line position. With La'el Collins up in the air about his ACL and stuff and just his recovery, you never know what you're going to expect. So it can't hurt to take DeJuan Jones at all. It does not hurt us in any way. I had a bit of a connection issue. We're good, though. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. So, if Michael Mayer, Darnell Washington keeps falling, I think there was a third name. I don't think it was Kinclad, but if there's a third, I can't remember if there's a third name or not. I want to say there is, not Kinclad. If one of those three, if I am thinking correctly, if one of those three or one of those two falls into the second round and you take DeJuan Jones at 28, I think that's when you use Jonah to trade up into the second round. And that's when you try and snag Meyer or Washington, and then you can early second round, and that's when you can really get some good value, I think. So I would like that. I think that would be a really good scenario right now. But other than that, there's so many things that can happen here. This draft is wide open for us still. You never know. Oh, shit, UFC 288. And for those who don't know, I am a huge UFC fan, and I post a bit about UFC on Twitter, too. I'm trying to get more into that a little bit, but I'm still trying to stay on football because that's what my page mainly is football, and football is my main sport, but I do love UFC. UFC is fun, and that's going to be a fun card. I'm really excited for that. Man. This Seahawks pick is having me a little nervous. I can't even lie. Are the Seahawks submitted their pick yet? Don't know if they have.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chris Pratt here.
Oh, it's Chris Pratt.
I can't be there at the draft. It's a big night for the Seahawks, a big night for us as well. Promoting Guardians of the Galaxy opens up in a couple days here. Go check it out. But I saw our fifth pick in Seattle. We went with the quarterback. That was unexpected. I thought we were getting D-line, but listen, we're building up our defense. Maybe LOB2. I got to trust Schneider. I trust Pete Carroll, and looking forward to seeing what we do at number 20. There you go, Chris Pratt. There on the fifth. Isn't it cool to see people from all walks of life now into this night with the Jonas Brothers do this earlier? They were participating in science like
Baltimore's pick is coming up soon. So I'm just letting you guys know now. To give you some news. Bryson will be in after the Baltimore pick. Dennis should be joining around the Baltimore pick. So just a heads up for everybody wondering. If you want to know when the pick's coming up, that's when. So 22, which is right after LA. So get ready, folks. We're going to have some people joining. I don't know what the Seahawks are planning to take here. But I will say a pick that might get overlooked for them, wide receiver. I think wide receiver can be very beneficial to the Seahawks right now. DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett are great. However, they have always lacked that third wide receiver. They've always lacked that third guy that can really bring him in and just like take that offense to another level. And with Geno Smith going out, and with Geno Smith just rising up to the occasion and stuff, why wouldn't you want to just take it up a notch and just, lift that offense even more? And Tyler Lockett's getting older. I mean, he's still a great player, and I don't see him slowing down soon with the way he plays. He doesn't like to take as much hits and stuff, so that prolongs his career. Why not just take a third option and stuff and just load that offense up? But we're going to find out now. Let's see what they do.
Joining me on stage are local boys tackle football players and local girls flag players who are pioneers in flag football growth. These young men and women embody the NFL values of respect, integrity, resiliency, and responsibility to their teams. Congratulations on your accomplishments in your academic and football careers. Now to make the selection, please welcome Bethany Garibe.
With the 20th pick in the 2023
Here we go.
NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jackson and Jigba.
There it is. What did I say? I called it. I called it just now. I told you guys, watch out. Why not load it up? And they do it. I like the pick. I think it makes a lot of sense for them. Jackson, I like it. That's crazy. I really called that. That is nuts. I called that shit.
When my name is called, I'm going to be very thankful. To make my family proud means everything to me.
So JSN is officially a Seahawk. I like the pick. I think it makes a lot of sense for them. It loads up their offensive firepower. And it just lets Geno Smith cook even more. I think it makes a lot of sense. So that's crazy. I'm proud of myself for that. I really just predicted that like in real time. That's crazy. I predicted that in real time. JSN goes to the Seahawks officially at pick 20, and they get more firepower. So the only question really for the Seahawks right now is running back, but well, no, not really, because they do have Kenneth Walker. So, okay, let's go over this Seahawks offense. So Kenneth Walker, Geno Smith, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and JSN. That offense is loaded. That is a loaded offense. And if Geno keeps playing at his high level, I mean, where do they place? They definitely place second, probably, unless the Rams come back and have a vengeance this year and make a playoff push. But if not, I mean, I really think the Seahawks can make another playoff push. That's crazy. That's a really good pick. I love that pick.
Some people think he can play outside. I don't care. Like, as long as it's home, he excels in the slot. And now you got DK Metcalf on one side, Tyler Lockett on the other side. Gino's got to be a happy man. Gino's good at quarterback. Yeah, I'm thinking. He understands what he has rare instincts. Yeah, the guy has uncoachable route running ability, incredible ball skills.
Jackson Smith and Jigba goes to the Seahawks. Once again, I don't know who the Chargers are picking. I'm honestly in the dark on that one. I would have no idea on the Chargers, so I'm not even going to predict that. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, this might be tight end. This might be tight end. I'm scared. I am scared.
Big brother, you know, a thing or two about playing professionally. What are you most proud of?
All the hard work has paid off, and that dreams do come true. And I'm just so excited for him, so excited for our family. And,
so hopefully soon Bryce will be joining us. I have no word on Dennis yet. I will keep you guys updated. Again, if you're new to the 513 podcast, make sure you subscribe, like, tune into all the interviews and stuff we do. We're getting some players here and there. We just interviewed Drew Chrisman, also Tyson Anderson, along with Jay Tufele, all great fan favorites. Just tune in. You'll like the interviews, I think. We got plenty more coming. We're trying to get some bigger names on the way too. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So to make sure you don't miss it, subscribe, turn on the notifications, make sure you don't miss an upload to the 513 podcast, new interview, new segment, new episode, and just make sure you stick around. And again, for everybody joining, if you want to come in and give your thoughts on the draft and just what's going on and just like your own, you want to just chat about it and join the watch party, the link in the comments is right there. So make sure you join. Here we go.
The Los Angeles Chargers select Quentin Johnston, wide receiver.
Another wide receiver off the board. Quentin Johnson goes to the Chargers. Okay, so that was close. Thank goodness it wasn't a tight end. I'm really scared because I have no idea when these tight ends are just going to start flying off the board. It might not, though. Tight ends have usually not gone in the first round as of late. And if they do, it's not many. It's usually only one. Okay, so. All right, officially, Dennis and Bryson will join us right after Baltimore's pick, and they will tune in with us, and we can give our thoughts on the Bengals pick. And that's some Quentin Johnson film. Damn, he literally snagged that from him. Okay, let's see this. Number 3 here against Kentucky. Wait, or is this Kentucky? Nice. Oh, he's got some bursts. He's really quick on his turns. Nice little drag routes, and a drag route taken all the way. Damn. He definitely has some explosiveness. That's for sure, and he knows how to juke somebody out. That's for sure. And he can just snag it. He can just go up there and just grab it. Definitely not a bad pick at all for the Chargers, it seems. Especially if he pans out for him. Baltimore. So today, Lamar just got his 5-year extension, $280 million, more than Deshaun Watson. I don't know how much he has guaranteed again. I think it was like $180 million he has guaranteed or so. Excuse me. And so he's going to be paired with OBJ. Do the Ravens go wide receiver here? I don't think so. And with all of the hoopla around why can't I remember anybody's names? This is horrible. All the hoopla around J.K. Dobbins, and not knowing whether he's going to return back to the Ravens or not. I mean, you saw a lot of the stuff with frustration after their playoff loss against us. We really don't know what's going to happen there. But it does seem like he would stay now that OBJ is here and Lamar Jackson gets extended. So probably not a running back, and there's not really any desirable running backs that make it go off and say, oh, yeah, we got to select him. That's probably a good selection in case. I don't really see it there. Wide receiver makes sense for the Ravens. I don't know who else is left up on the board. Again, I'm not the most educated when it comes to the draft. I kind of just look at these names and just see what sounds superstar material, and I go off that a lot. As unprofessional as it is, it does work often, surprisingly. But. So the Ravens, I don't know who they'll draft. I mean, position-wise, safety doesn't seem like much of a need right now. Cornerbacks, they might go corner. They might try to go corner here. They do have some aging veterans. Linebacker seems secure with Roquan Smith, but that can change, of course, and there's nothing wrong with adding more depth there. Defensive line. They usually don't dump a whole lot into the defensive line, but we'll see if anything changes for them this time. They got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on their pick. Again, Bryson and Dennis are joining after this. If you want to join us and see the selection and stuff and talk about it with us and just give your thoughts on the draft and stuff and what's going on and what the Bengals need to do, just come in. The link's in the chat right there. You can come in and talk with us. as the NBA is running a commercial right now too. These playoffs are amazing, man. The thriller with Miami and Milwaukee, where Jimmy Butler just puts on a show again, and they beat the number 1 seed for it. When was the last time you saw an 8 seed beat a 1 seed 4-1? The Heat are dangerous, man. Look out for the Heat. That's crazy. Lakers and Grizzlies are having a good series. Lakers went up 3-1, but the Grizzlies got one back. So these next 2 games, if there's 2, they're going to be pivotal. Pivotal. That's not a word. Pivotal. But yeah, NBA is on fire right now. A minute and 30 left on the Ravens pick, and the pick is not in yet. Are they going to go wide receiver? Are they going to go D-line? We don't know. I do think it's either wide receiver or D-line. Actually, offensive line too. Don't take DeJuan Jones. Do not take DeJuan Jones. I am going to cry if they take DeJuan Jones. I'm going to cry. Here we go. The pick is in. The pick is in, guys. Again, if you join and you want to join us and talk about the watch party and stuff and just talk about the NFL draft, your thoughts on it and stuff, the link is in the chat. I will send another one right now if you can't see them at all. You can join the link right here. You can join us, talk about the draft as much as you want. You can come in the stream, get a little feature and stuff. Just give your thoughts on the draft, the Bengals, and who you want to pick, and like just what you want selected. And there it is, the money right there, guaranteed $185 million for Lamar Jackson. $185 million, which is under Kyler Murray, which is kind of crazy. Again, a heads up, Dennis and Bryson will be joining us after the Ravens pick, so that will be very soon. If you're in the comment section, give your thoughts on who you think the Ravens are going to select. Who do you think if you haven't been spoiled yet? If you haven't been spoiled yet of who the Ravens are taking, give your thoughts. I'm really sad still that Kalijah Kancey got taken off the board, man. Here we go. Ravens selection. Zay Flowers, wide receiver. There it is. They get another wide receiver to add to the room. And that's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do. It seems the Ravens, since firing Greg Roman now, they're more adequate and more they're more struck on adding wide receivers. A lot of people will flame them for getting Nelson Aguilar of all guys, but I mean, honestly, Nelson Aguilar is a really solid wide receiver. He's a good number 2 guy ever since leaving Philly. In Philly, that last year or 2, he had a lot of drop issues and stuff, but he went to Las Vegas. He went to the Raiders, had almost a 1,000-yard season, and then joined the Patriots, and he's been solid with them since. So he's a solid receiver. I think that's a really good pickup for the Ravens, Nelson Aguilar. And with Odell, Zay Flowers, that's a solid receiving core. That is solid. The question is it enough, though, to satisfy Lamar and give Lamar the cushion he needs? Anyway, let's see if Dennis and Bryson will be joining soon. I'm waiting on them right now. There is Dennis.
Hello there.
Dennis, my man. You made it.
Yeah.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I just don't know how loud I can talk because my friend is sleeping right in the room next to me, so I don't know if he's hearing me. I don't know. Yeah, but I can hear you.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. So what do you think of Zay Flowers going to the Ravens?
Good pickup. I mean, it's not like I'm scared of him or anything. I had a first or second round grade on him, so it's not like I'm very worried or badly concerned, but it's a good pickup for them. I thought it was the better pickup compared to Madison, so I think they made the right choice there.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think. Sorry, go ahead.
Go on. No, go on. It's all good.
I do think it's the right pick. I do think wide receiver is the right pick. And I was just saying earlier and stuff, before you joined, it seems like since firing Greg Roman, they seem more adequate on picking up wide receivers and stuff, even if it's just Nelson Aguilar and Odell. And now Zay Flowers, they seem to be more adamant around adding like actual weapons for Lamar.
Yeah, that offense.
I think my only question right now, though, is are those weapons going to be enough to satisfy Lamar and keep him?
I mean, if he isn't satisfied now, I don't know if he'll ever be.
I mean, that's a good point.
Like, I mean, he has now 2 first-round wide receivers and Odell Beckham, who he wanted. So, but I think it takes them out of the Hopkins sweepstakes. I don't think they're gonna trade for Hopkins now because they have the 3 starters plus Aguilar.
Yeah.
Maybe the Chiefs are gonna take him because the wide receiver run is crazy. The last 3 picks were wide receivers. I could think the Bills maybe take Addison, and then the Chiefs, they gotta trade for Hopkins or take someone in the 2nd round. Which I find funny.
I mean,
Chiefs fans were happy just 15 minutes ago about how many wide receivers are still there, and now they're just stuck with either Addison or nothing. That's quite amusing to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, to me with DeAndre, I mean, it's weird with DeAndre Hopkins because like the sweepstakes for him, it seems like a lot of lately the names have not included the Ravens. It seems to just be between the Bills, the Chiefs, and I think there was another team, but I forget. I know the Titans were in the name.
I also only remember the Bills and the Chiefs. Yeah, the Titans, there was like the discussion about the pick swaps from 3 and 11, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, we know Ravens fans, they're gonna recruit and Photoshop anybody, so it's never an uneducated guess to call them when it's about wide receiver trades because their fan base is in on everybody. I mean, we could probably sell them on Trent Nervin, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest though, it's just like with DeAndre Hopkins, he's been really injury prone and just dealing with a lot of stuff lately these last couple seasons. And of course the PED suspension. So like it's just what the hell. It's weird, but like I'm not worried if he goes to the Bills. I am worried if he goes to the Chiefs. You know what I mean? Because it just seems like if he goes to the Chiefs, he's gonna stay healthy, and he's just gonna ball out. That's just what it feels like. But if he goes to the Bills, he might I don't know if he'll stay healthy the full 17 weeks or 18 now. But you should.
I just saw that I'm 1 minute in front of you. And I'm looking,
no, I got it. I got it on the back right here, a minute ahead too. I just have it up here for everybody else
watching. I'm looking
watching.
on it from the NFL Network, and they just showed the Vikings war room on the phone with someone, and they showed Will Levis smiling with his family and standing up. So if they take Will Levis here, that would be insane. That would mean we have.
I don't know if I like a Levis pick.
And Nolan Smith available if they take Levis here. Which
I don't know.
Bryson, how you doing, man?
Pretty good. Getting a little tired. It's been a long day, but still got
I get
5 a.m.
I know
what
you mean, man.
Day.
Dennis is fucked. Dennis is fucked. Sorry.
I've been awake. I think it's 22 hours now for me. So because I had to watch out for my dog. So
Damn, 22 hours.
Been awake since 7 a.m. and now it's 5 a.m. So yeah.
Oh my god.
Just watching all this time click down has always just got me thinking of a trade ahead. Like the Ravens did it, the Patriots did it, the Vikings are doing it now, down to a minute 45. I'm just thinking of a trade.
It's so annoying.
I don't know who I would, what I would give up, or who I would give up at this point.
You would think that a trade would be coming soon. You would think a trade would be coming soon, considering like how little the trades have been going on lately. But I just don't know who the Vikings would take. Do you think they would take a quarterback or a receiver? No, there's not one available that I would take right now. They might go defense here because I mean they did lose Eric Kendricks,
Miles Murphy, still
and they lost Patrick Peterson too.
They cut Adam Thielen, so Hyatt would be a pick.
Yeah. Y'all should have seen it earlier at pick 20 with the Seahawks. I literally was calling it right before. I was like, it might seem underrated, but like wide receiver makes sense for the Seahawks considering Geno's rising up and you can just add more firepower around it along with Tyler Lockett aging and still playing well.
They really could end up with Will Levis in the second round if they wanted to.
The Vikings could take
their pick is in
Cyrus Torrance here because Ed Ingram is the right guard. He allowed the most pressures in the league last year.
Would you take Osiris here?
I wouldn't, but maybe they will.
I could see the Vikings reaching for it. They believe in in Kirk heavily.
Brian Branch is still available. Joey Porter, obviously. Do they need a linebacker? Because Sanders is still here.
Yeah, they do need a linebacker because Eric Kendricks departed. Yeah. I think he's a Charger. I think Kendricks is on the Chargers now.
I could see Drew Sanders from Arkansas.
Yeah. Again, if you're watching, make sure to subscribe to the 513 podcast. We have interviews coming up. We're doing segments all the time. Make sure you turn that bell on so you don't miss it.
They seem very excited.
If you want to join, links are in the chat right there. You can join and chat with us a bit, give your thoughts on the draft, give your discussions on the Bengals and who you want to pick 28 and other things. Going forward, man, what do you guys think? You got Will Levis, Nolan Smith, Dalton Kincaid. Dalton Kincaid is above Michael Mayer and Washington?
If Levis is there at 28 and a team wanted to trade up, what would you accept?
You got to give me a first next year.
You're wanting a first next year for 28.
A first or second.
I can see that if they want a quarterback.
And you get Jonah Williams. Jordan Addison, that is a wide receiver. Yep. Jordan Addison. That is the pick for the Vikings.
Is it? I'm behind then.
It's a little behind on this stream. It's about a minute behind.
I'm behind on the regular stream.
I have it going on the TV in the back right here.
I mean, I guess since they got rid of Thielen, makes sense in that way. But he's probably the top remaining receiver on the board.
Would you guys like me to not spoil the pick and let it just play out for you on here?
Yeah, I will spoil a little bit.
Okay. I'll hold back a little bit.
I'm gonna hop out right before the Bengals pick, anyways, because I don't want to get spoiled by anything. So I'm like turning my phone down, display to the downside. So
we won't spoil you, man. We won't spoil you.
The Giants.
I'll keep my mouth. I'll keep my mouth closed. Don't worry.
I mean, this means now we have 4 picks left, and there's still.
The Giants could use a tight end, and all of them are still available.
They could also use interior O-line, John Michael Schmitz, Torrance.
Watch out for Dallas to snatch a tight end, dude.
Dallas is snatching a tight end. They love Mayer, but I think they could really go Kincaid, whatever the fuck his name is.
I mean, we have no.
Musgrave is still available. Too.
Okay. So this is a little big. The pick is not in. Do you mind if I spoil this?
Yeah, just so the Giants moved up.
There you go. Giants moving up. So the Giants are on the clock now with 6 minutes to go.
That means
the Giants still have the 25th pick too. They have the 24th and 25th picks back.
Ian Rappaport said that they gave up 25.
Oh, they did give. Okay, so then the graphic is just behind on the TV. Okay.
New York.
So the Jags have
25, 160, and 240.
Yes, Jags do have 25. Okay. They've had 25.
Okay. Wow. I guess they thought Jacksonville was going to take somebody that they wanted.
Buffalo. Who would Buffalo
Or
take?
They were afraid that the Bills were going to trade up because I don't think the Jaguars would trade them.
Does Buffalo still have Dawson Knox?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I know Tunyon left the Packers, and I thought they were going to take a tight end or a receiver, and of course they went defense.
Who did Tunyon go to?
I don't know.
Bears, I think.
That would have been that's funny if he did.
I mean,
yes, he did. That's funny. Love a good pair. Packers.
I think the Giants are satisfied with their offensive line right now, right?
I think so. I don't think they'd reach for anybody.
I mean, Ingram allowed the most pressures in the league, so I wouldn't be satisfied with that.
Oh, they did?
The Giants are trading. Who did they trade? Oh no, they trade.
Oh wait, sorry, I mixed up the Giants with the Vikings. It's too late.
Who the hell did the Giants didn't trade up?
No, the Giants traded up one.
Did they?
Yeah, they traded to 24 from 25. Jacksonville's picking at 25 now.
I always thought Jacksonville had. I thought okay, that's probably why. It's late in the night.
It's all good, man. I'm really concerned with Dallas, man. It's Dallas. I think can really take a tight end and just snatch it.
I would have been, but I mean, all the tight ends are still here. You still have Musgrave, Kincaid, whatever, Mayer.
I feel like if the Giants are going to take a tight end, they're going to go more in the Darnell Washington route because Darnell Washington's more primarily a blocker. And with the way they like to run with Saquon all the time, I feel like that makes a lot of sense.
And even if they did take a tight end, we still have lots of Nolan Smith is still here.
Mm-hmm.
Miles Murphy, Joey Porter, Brian Branch, who I don't really like, but I mean I'd take him.
Let's talk about pick. Let's talk about pick 28. Who do you guys right now think should be the pick at 28? How are you guys thinking about DeJuan Jones?
In my opinion,
I don't know. I'm to the point where there's so many players available. I don't know who I'd narrow it down to. I guess Nolan Smith would be, because we love our athletic DNs and you can never have enough of them. So I guess I'd lean towards Nolan Smith, but then I still feel like you could fill bigger needs. Like I don't know. It's like it's not like we need to draft a starter. We don't, because I feel like every starter has their spot solidified on the team at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
we need replacements.
How are we feeling about DeJuan Jones?
No,
not here. Not at 28.
Okay, why do you guys say that?
Big reach, don't want it.
I just don't think the value is there with how the board fell today.
Yeah,
I think there are like 7 to 8 players. I would like more.
Okay, 7 to 8.
Plus,
damn.
This
is why I'm glad. This is why I'm glad you guys are in now, because my knowledge on this draft stuff is not that good.
I mean,
there's just a lot that you can choose from. I mean,
if okay, who would I take over DeJuan Jones at that point? I would take Joey Porter over him.
Mm-hmm.
Deontay Banks, Kincaid, Mayer. I gotta look
Banks
at my board.
is still available. I forgot about that. DJ
Nolan
Turner
Smith.
too.
I would take Nolan Smith. So I'm at 5 right now.
Wait, what was 5?
Nolan Smith. What's the 5th one?
Before that,
the 2 corners and the 2 tight ends, basically. Porter, Banks, Mayer, Kincaid. Nolan Smith.
Okay.
Smith, Murphy.
Okay.
Yeah, I would take Miles Murphy above him. I would probably want Mazi Smith above him, defensive tackle.
Okay.
What about Keely Ringo?
Think about Brian Brzee, but I would probably take DeJuan Jones over Brian Brzee. But I mean, I would take both cornerbacks, Nolan Smith, and both tight ends for sure above DeJuan. So I'm at like 5 players.
So
with one over him for sure.
So no Darnell Washington for you, Dennis?
I don't. Nah, I think because the mid-round Titans, I think a Tucker Kraft in the 2nd round, you could take. It would be better than like Blake Freeland or Vanya Morris or whoever you have OT later. I would rather not draft an offensive tackle at all than reach for one right now or take one Vanya Morris in the 2nd round tomorrow. That because I think that would be a very big reach. And I mean, if they don't take one, they just keep Joner. Like, okay, then I would want to trade him, but you don't have to trade him. So he's
Right,
like a
that's-
security blanket.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
Okay.
I don't think we
Giants
need
are picking
to.
up.
I don't think we need to draft an offensive lineman within the first 2 days until we get. We'd at least have to get rid of Jonah before we did. Who the Giants taking here? Did they take Banks? I heard Maryland.
Dennis, did you hear?
Not yet.
Okay, I won't spoil it.
Oh, Deontay Banks. Okay, yeah, that was a smart pickup for them. That
Deontay
was
Banks.
smart.
That's a solid pickup. I like that. Corner is a good need for them right now.
Buffalo traded up, by the way.
Yep.
They trade up.
The Jaguars.
The Jaguars keep moving back. They're back now,
I
right in
think
front of us.
I think the Titans are going to come off
shit.
now.
Tight ends
Yeah.
and corners I see coming off the board.
I don't
Maybe
know
not.
about tight ends because as of late in these past few drafts and stuff over the last 10 years, like there's only like 1 or 2 tight ends at most that come off the board in the first round. Everything else comes in the second round.
I truly think there's a TJ Hawkinson and Kyle Pitts type of guy. I mean, not those like comparisons specifically, but like, I mean, value-wise into picks, I've really thought there were a few of them coming in. Like you were going to get a tight end within the first top 10 picks.
Yeah, man, that Michael Meyer dream is looking more possible now. I don't know.
I think the Bills take him, to be honest.
I don't see it with Dawson Knox.
I mean, they would have liked a wide receiver.
Unless they don't plan on extending Knox, I don't see them.
I think they already did.
They might. Yeah, no, Dennis, you might right. They might Hyatt.
I mean, if they're gonna take a wide receiver, it's probably gonna be a reach because I don't have any first to second round wide receivers available on my board. I mean, I've got some in the second round like Josh Downs, and then Jalen Hyatt, Cedric Tillman, Jaden Reed, Michael Wilson. So
I think I'd like Jalen Hyatt right here.
All of them would be a reach in my opinion, but if they need one, then I mean, hey, if they want to reach, do it. I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, whatever floats their boat in the AFC.
Some alcohol right now would be really good for this.
I think the board felt pretty good for us tonight, to be honest.
Oh, it felt perfectly right into our hands. You can't really mess up this pick.
Man, that could have been so much.
It was perfect in a way that it's like we have a lot of good options left, but it wasn't like dream scenario perfect. Because Bijan Robinson, Kancey.
Something that could have helped us is Will Levis going off the board. But like the Jahmyr Gibbs pick, and the Will McDonald pick, I think those two were guys.
But that's the thing though. At this point, okay, go ahead.
Would you? I mean, it's not going to happen, but I could convince myself into Dallas taking Will Levis.
Oh,
that would be fucking hilarious.
I could get behind that just because they've never really been too committal. I mean, they gave Dak a big contract, but they've never really been fully committed to him as their quarterback. They've always kind of like lobbied around. And if you want a developmental quarterback like Levis at 25 and waste a pick like the Packers did in Jordan Love, which kind of turned out into their favor, give yourself some options for now.
There's so many possibilities with that.
I don't think it's going to happen, but I mean, that's an idea that I'm going to throw out there in case it does.
Oh, wow.
Did New Orleans trade back into the first, or am I crazy?
I think New Orleans already had that pick.
Probably. I'm probably going. And they just took it off the fucking screen. That's great. Apartments.com commercial. Thanks for that.
What? Who did they take?
No, the NFL took their draft board off the screen.
Oh, the NFL. Oh, okay. The Bills pick is in. And after the Bills pick,
I'm gonna
hop off them. After the Cowboys,
I'm gonna refresh this. I'm gonna refresh this stream real quick. So to try and make it like a little bit closer. So
the Bills. I got spoiled. I know who the Bills are gonna take.
Oh shit! Don't say it yet.
No.
Oh damn it! They spoiled the pick on Twitter.
Yeah.
Kelsey tweeted it. Paul tweeted it. I think was that Paul?
I have not seen it yet. I'm not looking at my phone or anything.
It.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it too bad though.
Oh no!
Like you said, they're gonna start to fall. Here comes. I'm gonna spoil it because I think we all know, don't we?
No. I don't.
I saw it.
I saw it. I know Dennis.
I don't know it. I don't know it. I do not know it. I'm
I'll
not
keep my
looking
mouth
at my
shut.
phone.
But I mean, he's probably on our board.
Oh shit! Okay, here we go.
Shut up, Diane. Isn't she the girl that ripped on Jamar Chase after his record-breaking performance?
I'm pretty sure. Bro, Will Levis. Look at Will Levis right now.
Damn. I think that's his mom and then sister.
I mean, one of them is probably his mom. I don't think the right one is his mom.
Where did he go to school again?
Kentucky.
I mean, it makes sense.
Kentucky?
All right.
They ain't got nothing down in Kentucky. I'll relax. He did go to Penn State. Oh, that's Susie Colbert. Okay, well, shit. Thought it was Diana Rossini, whoever the hell.
Man.
Yeah, Diana Rossini made a weird tweet.
All the girls are the same. The Giants are on the clock, so that means Dallas has made their pick.
The Giants aren't? You mean?
Oh no, they're not. No, they're not. Why?
The Bill?
Okay.
No, the Bills are like about to submit their pick right now, and Dallas is on the clock after.
And then Jackson.
They have Dallas on the clock in Bills colors, so I thought it was Giants were on the clock.
Okay. Here we go.
Dallas would have had to turn that card in fast. Although they do really love Mayer, so we'll see how that goes. I already know who the Bills are taking, so it would make sense.
Dalton Kincaid. Okay, that's interesting. So they did go tight end. I'm fine with that being the tight end, though.
That is kind of weird because they have Dawson Knox.
I'm kind of like that's because of the back issues, because they would have been a question.
I personally wasn't a fan of Kincaid, so I'm completely okay with this.
You guys are all crazy.
This basically confirms that we could either get Mayer, Nolan Smith, or Joey Porter Jr., and I would love all three of them.
Oh yeah, we're getting all of the not all. Hold on, what am I saying?
We're getting 3 players with one pick.
One of them
right? That's how it's going down.
Yes. Submit 3 names on the card and defile.
What did you guys think of Christian Gonzalez going to the Patriots?
I have no idea how the fuck he fell so far.
I don't know either, but I think the Patriots is a borderline perfect fit for him.
What an amazing idea!
Gonzalez tape. I just knew he was highly rated.
What an amazing idea to give Bill Belichick an elite cornerback prospect. What could go wrong?
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Just give him Ty Law again. Make it a problem.
That's gonna be.
Bill Belichick's ought to retire.
Gonzalez is gonna be a problem.
I say if Belichick loses again this season, he's done. Like I don't know. He'll retire.
I mean, if he makes the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. Like if he has a losing season, I think he's
gotcha. Okay. Winning season and miss the playoffs?
Losing season and misses the playoff. That's what the losing.
Oh no. Well, I'm just saying. Like, do you think he's done if he has a winning season and then doesn't make the playoffs?
Probably. Kincaid had that Bengals hat front and ready.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. It seems like a lot of people think Cincinnati's going tight end. It seems like tight end.
Did they meet with Kincaid? I actually don't know any of I don't really. I know they met with Mayer, and that's really all. I didn't really keep up with the draft meets.
Dennis, do you know?
Oh, sorry, I was.
The visits. Did you catch up with any of the visits? Like, did we host Kincaid?
I don't think so. Wait,
Nick would know. Bengals Storm would know.
I think they met with him at the combine, but I don't think he was in there for the visit. I'm getting the Goodberry spreadsheet real quick because they have the visits colored.
Goodberry went at it with Kelsey. That was fun.
Dalton can get combine plus top 30 visits, so we did have a meeting with him.
So we did our homework on tight ends. What about Kraft? Did we have Kraft in there?
Let me look real quick. Takes a little bit. Tucker Kraft, right?
Yep.
Combine. Only on the combine.
That makes sense.
I think he can be there in the second round if we don't take Meyer.
Mike McCarthy looks very dialed in. We're having some preliminary discussions about who to take. Jerry Jones doesn't look impressed. I'm going to say that.
I mean, the Cowboys could take Nolan Smith, Loki.
Do you think McCarthy's out after this season if they lose again? They've made the playoffs.
If they don't make the playoffs, then he might be. But I don't know. Jerry Smith.
I think Jerry Jones is so loyal, and I mean, Kellen Moore is gone, so he wouldn't have a.
Oh, that's right. Kellen Moore went to the Cowboys, but the Cowboys.
I'm praying they don't take a fucking Michael Mayer. If the Cowboys,
Michael Mayer didn't look very impressed. I'm just saying, unless he's got a great poker face. Jacksonville's not going tight end. I can see Jacksonville taking an edge.
I'm going to be very sad if the Cowboys take him.
Actually, Jacksonville released Shaquille Taylor, didn't they? Or Shaquille, what the fuck is his name?
Griffin.
Didn't they release him, or was that a fever dream?
I think you're right.
They could go corner.
It's either that or they traded him.
Who do they have at corner?
Trevon Diggs.
No. The Jaguars.
Oh,
Jacksonville.
Nobody.
Nobody.
I think they have a pretty
big.
They did. Oh God! Did you see that? Did you see that on the screen right there on this live stream? They just compared Michael Mayer and like Jason
Witten. Yeah, I saw it. So yeah, no, they did release Shaquille Griffin earlier this offseason. So they're probably locked to go corner with Joey Porter and Brian Branch and.
Don't check your phones, by the way. There's a minute left on the clock for the Cowboys, just in case anybody knows the pick. Don't.
Yeah, right after the selection, I'm going out again. Okay.
You sure?
Yeah, because I'm like, I just would get spoiled. I'm turning off the laptop for the.
There won't be a spoiler have they?
Yep.
They're very excited. Jerry Jones, he's gonna stand up. Can he still do it? No, he can't. No, he can't. He's sitting right back down. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, I'm a few seconds behind you guys. So
there he is, standing up, tall and proud. Not very tall.
Here we go. What are the Cowboys picking?
I mean, Meyer doesn't look too happy right now.
Vince, mute your mic if you're gonna spoil it, bro. Just kidding.
I'm not spoiling it.
Don't say anything. I'm gonna take off my headset though. I don't want to hear it.
Same. I think I'm doing the same. If Roger Goodell's coming,
because I can hear damn TV.
Oh, you can hear it. Hold on, let me turn it down one. How's that?
That's how I knew Deontay Banks was getting chosen.
Is that?
Where do you go
good?
To? You go to the Giants.
Is the volume good now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Come on, Roger Goodell. Strut your strut. Walk your talk.
How do y'all feel about Anthony Richardson going 4th overall?
4 is kind of crazy, but I didn't.
That is.
It wasn't surprising, but I still think it's a little crazy.
It is. I feel like the Colts could have. I feel like the Colts could have easily.
I didn't even expect CJ Stroud to go number 2 until literally a few minutes before the draft. His odds dropped down to like minus 2,500. And that's kind of when I first knew.
I think the Texans going Stroud at 2.
That was an elite smokescreen. Trying like I saw Tyree Wilson mock there. I've seen
it's possible it was smokescreen, but I think they were also trying to. I think that was also kind of like a just settling since Bryce Young is gone. That's who he wanted, so let's go Stroud, and then they immediately trade up to 3 so they can get another really good player that they would be satisfied with.
Getting Stroud and Will Anderson is crazy. I mean, good for them. Good for them. Mm-hmm. Especially if Will Anderson turns out to be what he's supposed to be.
Here we go.
Come on, baby.
No spoils for me. No spoils for me.
Dennis, do you got it? He muted himself. I think
He said he would go.
I got it.
Mozzie Smith. Okay.
This has been mocked by Marcus Whitman since months.
It's a big boy.
I'm not surprised
He's very
at
lean.
all.
He looks very lean.
Let's see how
That
he looks.
means
Let's see the film on
we
the
have
side.
Michael Mayer, Nolan Smith, and Joey Porter, one of those three, or two of those three on the board.
Oh, fuck. He's from the team up north. Fuck that guy. All right. I will be back in 2 seconds.
All right.
So I would hop off now, if that's okay for y'all.
You're just muting and then like going outside, or
I've just had a lot of tea, so I will be back in a minute. Probably before the Jags
I would
pick.
just log off for the night because I would just make a quick tweet about our pick and then get right into bed after the first round.
Sure you want to log off? Come on, man.
You can stay on
just a little bit.
I can join back in after our pick was announced and then hang in there for the rest of the first round.
Okay.
But during the pick, I'm just going to mute my laptop and mute myself.
Okay.
I could do that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not trying to force. I'm not forcing you to stay either. You're free to go.
I mean, I'm going to stay awake for the rest of the first round anyway, so that's okay.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So
as soon as the Jaguars pick is in, I will mute myself and the laptop.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're right here, boys. We're right here.
I mean, even if they take an Anton Harrison right now or anything, I mean, it wouldn't be ideal, but it could have been so much worse.
Oh yeah.
As long as the Bengals don't mess up right now, there's almost no chance I go out of first round mad.
Yeah.
As long as they don't mess it up.
Yeah. I think we're gonna be straight.
I'm very surprised that Joey Porter is still on the board, though. I think Goodberry doesn't like him very much.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's lower on him than most. I think he even talked about it in a Locked On. The pick is in for the Jaguars, so I will be back after the Bengals pick has been announced, okay?
All right. We'll see you in a bit, Dennis.
Yep.
All right. So Dennis is now officially
pick is in. Here we go.
Yep, he is officially
we are on the
MIA.
Fucking clock.
Well, we're not on the clock just yet.
Yes, we are.
We gotta wait.
As soon as the pick's in, we're on the clock.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. I'm tripping. It's been a minute.
War room's active, baby. I wonder how many people are at Paycor.
Yeah, I think I heard. I think I know some people were going to Paycor for that.
I think it's a season tickets only thing because they didn't announce anything about it. It's crazy. They're in the same facility that they're making the draft pick in. What a dream.
Man, so. The Jags. Who do we think they're going to take here? Because remember, I think they just locked up Evan Ingram on an extension. Huh?
Corner.
Who's left at corner here?
Joey Porter, Brian Branch.
Okay. Joey Porter sounds like a nice.
DJ Turner.
Like a good ring.
Keely Ringo.
Yeah.
Any of them, I guess. I would probably expect Porter to go here. He fills that Shaquille Griffin role very well, in my opinion. I know. This is this sucks. That's the only sucky part about winning is we don't make our pick at like 8:30. I'll trade being relaxed right now so we can be stressed in January. I'll take that any day of the week. I think if we win the North this year, it'll be the first time since the Browns have been back that a team has won an AFC North 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, I believe you're right. I don't think anybody has done that 3. Well, it was either this. If the Steelers didn't do it, then yeah, nobody has.
Nope, Steelers haven't done it.
Okay, then yeah, nobody has.
Browns have never done it because they've never won the North.
The Browns ain't never gonna win shit.
Nope. Not with that quarterback that they got there. He looked god awful last year. I mean, I get it. He didn't play in 2 years, but I mean, you would think your $230 million guaranteed quarterback would look better than Kenny Pickett.
Yeah,
and he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
I don't even think
Kenny Pickett actually looked solid. To be fair,
he did. He looked really good towards the Raiders, Baltimore, Cleveland game. Great stretch for him. I kind of was getting sold there.
Yeah,
I'd like to see it carry over. Sophomore slump is a thing for quarterbacks like him. But I mean, we'll see.
Man.
Here we go. God, Will Levis, that's like the third girl he's had on him tonight. That's different from the one before.
Oh, here we go.
No spoilers.
I think you'll be a little surprised.
They could go line here too. I forgot they lost Jerome. They did. They went Anton Harrison.
Yep. Anton Harrison.
So we have
we are officially on the clock.
Holy shit. Okay, so I mean literally everybody I wanted is still here. DJ Turner, Joey Porter, Miles Murphy, Michael Mayer, Luke Musgrave, Brian Branch. How could we mess this up if we take, if we take Osiris Torrance, that'd be a fuck up.
Man, this is
Jalen Hyatt would be a fuck up. Brian Branch, I don't really like. Josh Downs, no.
A corner at this point is a reach.
Nah, I'm taking a corner. I don't care. Corner, tight end, I don't care.
No.
Because I'm using the Dax logic really as a corner pick. Plus, we need a cornerback 4.
I disagree. I think we're good on corner.
I just don't like the idea of Sidney Jones being cornerback 4. He's more of a 5 or 6 to me.
I mean, well, what about Alan George?
Especially when you have a guy like Chidobe Awuzie coming off a torn ACL. Imagine he goes down yet again, and you have to fucking start Sidney Jones.
Well, yeah.
The pick is in.
The pick is in. Be honest with you. Oh shit!
You've made the pick.
Shit. Okay, here we go. Honestly, I'm a believer in
Here we go.
I'm a believer in Alan George personally.
Plus, I mean,
holy shit! I'm
not trusting Alan George. Respectfully.
The Bengals pick is in. Here we go.
What are we doing, Schefter?
What are we? No, not look at Schefter. Don't look at Schefter.
Schefter's on my screen. I have no choice. No choice.
Bro, look at me. Look at me. I'm on your screen. Look at me. I'm on your screen. Oh my god. Honestly, I honestly do kind of hope it's Meyer.
Anybody but a fucking tackle or low graded tight end, please. Please. I honestly, they've already said though that Irv Smith is gonna fill the role of Hayden Hurst.
Yeah, but I mean
that could be smokescreen, but I mean
Irv, it's not like they signed him to a long-term deal though.
No, he's on a 1 year, like $3 million deal. So I mean, you can definitely bench him and have him kind of fill the. No, but we re-signed Drew Sample too.
Yeah, but you're still iffy on that tight end 3 spot.
Drew Sample's not preventing you from drafting a tight end.
Nope.
I also though really like the idea of Tyler Kraft in the second round.
Tyler Kraft.
Kraft. Did I say Croft?
I think I heard Kraft.
Yeah.
Okay,
That'd be
that's
funny.
his name. No, I thought you were
Mayer-
like I thought you meant Croft for a second. I was like Kraft.
Mayer does make sense here as a team captain. I think he was.
Here we go.
Cincinnati
Here
kid.
it is. Here
Oh,
it is.
you shut your mouth. I'm taking my headphones off. Come on. Here we go, baby. Let's go, Roger Goodell. Okay.
You got it? You got the pick?
Okay.
You got the pick?
Yep. I like it.
Miles Murphy. All right.
Okay.
So we decide to skip on Michael Mayer. That's crazy. I guess we might wait. We
Something might have happened. I don't know why he's fallen this far. There's got to be something that we don't know. But I will gladly take Miles Murphy. Welcome to the jungle, baby.
Let's see the film on Miles Murphy.
I kind of want to see the film. I didn't really get a chance to watch. Okay, that's a good start. The Clemson had a fantastic D-line last year, too, so this is a good pick for us. We had a choice of him, Porter, really anybody.
Miles Murphy.
Good for us. Good for us. You can never have too many elite edge. First Bengals defensive lineman selected in the first round since Justin Smith in 2001. 22 years.
Fuck, who's Kansas City going to get?
Hyatt.
I don't get it. How the fuck does Kansas City always get like these fucking crazy fucking picks?
It's scripted.
He's got some speed. I like this. So Miles Murphy has speed. And he's fast off the edge. His speed is there. And ooh, he just shoved that dude down with one hand.
Oh, the Giants did get Darren Waller this offseason. That's why they didn't take a tight end.
Oh yeah, I forgot
forgot about him.
I forgot about that too.
That makes sense now.
So personally, I mean, I like Miles Murphy. It's a solid pick. However, I don't know if we need the speed off the edge. I think
you can never have too many edge rushers.
I know what you're saying, and I agree, but
Nolan Smith is still available. What the hell?
You have Joseph Osai still, who I think is still very fast and very efficient on his feet off the edge. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like you'd want another interior guy, but I don't know.
We rotate our guys a lot. We do. And honestly, it's not a bad. I mean, Murphy can line up inside.
I can't complain. I cannot complain. It's a good pick.
I am back.
Hello.
What are your thoughts, Pop?
What are your thoughts?
I posted it before the draft. He was in my meh category.
Meh?
Not a big fan.
Really?
Okay.
I mean, the value is absolutely there. Like late first is great value. But I personally had Nolan Smith above him, positional wise, and I want him. I fucking wanted Meyer so bad. So I'm a bit disappointed.
I did want Meyer. I wanted Meyer.
You can't have too many pass rushers, and now we have Osai and Miles Murphy. So I mean, it's definitely not a bad pick at all.
Who's the quarterback for the Saints? Derek Carr. Derek Carr. Will Levis. I could totally see that happening right now. I'm honestly just waiting for him to get picked because it's going to be funny. But I mean,
the Raiders.
Seems like
the Raiders have
a good idea.
The Raiders have Jimmy Garoppolo.
They signed Jimmy Garoppolo to a 3-year, $72 million deal. I did not realize it was that. I mean, it's not big. It's $24 million a year for a quarterback. But I mean, That seems big for him.
Titans.
It's not, but it really does. It's a lot of money in a short period of time.
I mean, I can't get over Meyer, man.
Are we back?
I can't get over.
Did you guys lag out there for a bit?
Sorry?
I can't tell. I thought it was me, but I think it was you.
It was me. It was me because I'm the one hosting. So that's my bad. I'm sorry for my shit Wi-Fi. But
here's what Zach Taylor has to say. Said this wasn't a scenario we thought was going to play out for us, to be quite honest. So they thought they had a higher grade on him than they thought. So in their opinions, they got a steal.
Interesting.
So my negatives, my 4 weaknesses for Myles Murphy were that the 21 performance was way better than 22, that he has an underdeveloped rush setup, that he is not a natural hip flipper at the top of his rushes, and that he often loses sight of the football in the run game. But these aren't bad weaknesses, like not at all. I'm just
for a guy who's mainly pass rushing.
Yeah,
there's a lot of mixed emotions going on right now.
At Clemson was also very weird because both Brian Bresee and him were worse with the new defensive line coach. So I definitely think that there's still a huge upside for them. Like, he has high athletic tools. He's pretty twitchy. I think he comes off the ball pretty quick, at least from what I've read. And I've read that his hand usage is already very polished for his age and for where he is. So, I mean, it's definitely not a bad pick, but with Michael Mayer and Joey Porter and Nolan
just
Smith
all the other options on the board, you could have probably gotten.
But like I said, the value is there, and it's definitely going to make the team better because the edge group just got way better again. Like, I'm confident that he can be a good player. And this makes me think that Sam Hubbard probably won't get another contract because they now have Trey.
Here comes the Saints pickup. This one's
Hubbard. I'm not saying. Sorry.
You mind if I spoil now?
Nope.
Oh,
wait,
okay.
yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Fuck. Sorry. My fault.
So Clemson's just getting a nice little run here. Brian Brees.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
we'll leave a second round quarterback.
Murphy, I mean, I'm fine with, but I would have preferred Meyer. But I will say, hey, mixed feelings on it. Look, last year with Dax Hill, everybody seemed to have mixed opinions on it too, right? I mean, we all were like mixed on it.
I think Mayer's gonna fall into the second round. Washington will probably be there at 60.
Sam Laporta, Tucker Kraft. I think they can get a tight end in the round.
We're gonna get a tight end in the second round.
We probably will. We'll see. Well, I mean, honestly, we might. I think.
In the third.
I think we'll trade up into the second round and get rid of Jonah Williams that way. I think that's what we're gonna do. That would make a lot of sense to me.
So there's really not one interior offensive lineman drafted. I thought either Smith or Torrance would get drafted. Well, maybe the Eagles are going to take one.
Dude, if the Chiefs get Nolan Smith, I might cry. I can't have them getting another fast edge. They already have George Karlaftis. They add Nolan Smith, Chris Jones. Is still there? Don't know. Frank Clark, I guess. Although, our offensive line for the first time in my life, not in my life, I've been alive during the Whitworth and Zeitler years.
Yeah.
But for the first time since the rebuild, I feel like we have a top tier O-line.
I mean, it's serviceable. I think that Cordell Volson will improve a little bit, and when the guys stay healthy, it could definitely be a good line. I mean, it's gonna be exciting. But I still think they could add some depth, maybe one pick, or like a third rounder if the board fell.
I just remember, me personally, I know this was the same for me. I wasn't very happy with the Dax Hill pick. There were a lot of others who weren't very happy with the Dax Hill pick, and then you kind of let the draft go on, and you get Cam Taylor-Britt and Zach Carter and Cordell Volson, and everybody starts to feel happy again, and now Dax Hill's a starter in the football league. You're feeling fantastic about the pick last year, and I'm just saying it's probably not going to end up the same because you have Sam and Hubbard under contract for the next few years. But I mean, I think everybody's going to come to love the pick eventually. And remember last year when Trey Hendrickson got hurt and it was Sam and Osai, and then Sam would get gas and you'd put in Cam Sample and the pass rush. I mean, do you remember how bad the pass rush was without Trey Hendrickson last year? It was bad.
Horrible.
Yeah, no,
Horrible.
It was bad.
It was really bad.
I mean, there was a huge difference in everything, and this is gonna fix this, and people aren't realizing that yet. Because they wanted Mayer, they wanted the big names, Porter, Mayer, guys like those. That, I mean, it's a great. I think it's going to end up being a great pick. And by the time Trey's contract is done, he's going to take over as a starter, and we're just going to fucking next Carlos Dunlap, Geno Atkins, or whatever the hell you want to call him. Next, a great defensive lineman for the Bengals.
Would you guys like to trade Jonah to move up in the second round?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, probably.
That's probably around his range of picks. I'd take a second and maybe a sixth.
I think we'd have to give up a sixth because I don't think teams would want to give up a second for Jonah.
I think we've seen today that everybody wants a tackle. I mean, Darnell Wright went top 10.
Right, but
Levis has no more girls on his lap, and he is officially depressed.
But I think that the teams may not even view Jonah as a tackle, and that could hurt his trade stock.
Wouldn't that help him though? Don't guards get paid more?
Maybe, but I think that teams wouldn't want to give up a second-round pick for a guard. So I don't think they would be willing to get Jonah.
Rams.
I mean, the Rams have so many mid-round picks. I don't think they want to give up something.
Seahawks, Cardinals, just took Paris Johnson. Never mind.
Yeah, Seahawks took someone last year. I forgot his name.
Oh, Ikem Ikonulu or something.
No, that was the Panthers.
Tariq Woolen?
We're talking about offensive tackles.
No, Tariq Woolen came later. It's like Charles something, right?
Charles Cross, right?
Yeah, Cross. I wanted to say Cross, but I wasn't sure on that.
Who do they have putting on the Eagles hat before they even announced a pick? Oh, that was Jalen Carter. Duh. God, my mind is so fried.
Who are they gonna take? Do they take Nolan Smith? Do they just take two freaky defensive linemen in the first round?
And then I cry myself to sleep knowing that the Eagles, if we ever play them in the Super Bowl, will have Hassan Reddick, Jalen Carter, Fletcher Cox, and
Jordan Davis.
Whatever happened to Nakobe Dean? What happened to him? He just didn't play?
Yeah, I think he wasn't very good at the start of the season, and they just didn't trust him enough.
He was like a first-round pick, wasn't he? He was like 15.
Yeah, I think he and the Jaguars picked a linebacker as well in the first round, I think, last year.
That's interesting.
So who are the Eagles going to take?
I'm shocked they didn't trade back.
The pick is in.
Oh, they took. You want to know who the Eagles took?
I'm kind of shocked.
I got spoiled it, but I got spoiled for it, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. Yeah. Yeah.
The Steelers really did get picked 32 for Chase Claypool. I hate how good that organization is at hiring the right people. The Steelers. They just always hire Omar, whatever his last name is.
Here we go. Eagles pick is going to get officially announced.
Mike Tomlin. They have the Rooney rules created for them because they're so special. Holy shit, they got Dude Perfect out here.
What are they doing?
Wait, they're twins? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was. I didn't know there were twins on the Dude Perfect thing. I thought that was the same person the whole time.
Oh. Corbin and
My
Kobe,
whole thing just changed.
Donna Kelsey, baby. The highlight of the Super Bowl week. Not the Kelsey brothers, but Donna herself.
Oh, is she announcing the next 2 picks?
That'd be fun. She's wearing Eagles green now.
Oh God. I'm so tired of this Kelsey bullshit.
I like Kelsey. Sorry, not sorry.
Nobody's buying that fucking NFL Sunday ticket bullshit on YouTube TV.
I am.
Nobody. Huh?
We are.
How much money are y'all spending?
I don't know. I think we're all pitching in because we don't get the Bengals locally.
Jeez, you know that's like over $300, right, bro?
We already have YouTube TV.
Damn. No. Oh. So it's like 200 something.
They did take Nolan Smith. God damn it.
Yep. God, fucking Nolan Smith. What do you think about that one, Dennis?
Pop the champagne, Nolan.
I mean, what the actual fuck?
The Georgia
Philly is unfair, dude.
Eagles. Kobe Dean. Whatever tackle you mentioned earlier, I forgot his name.
Wow.
Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith. Literally just called the Georgia Bulldogs a AAA team for the Eagles.
So what if the Chiefs take Osiris Torrance because they plan to cut Joe Tooney next season because of his cap hit? I could see that.
Wait, who are they?
I
who
could
are they
not see them. I could not see them cutting Joe Tooney. Joe Tooney has been a top guard for him since they've. I don't think they mind paying that cap.
Well, absolutely, but they got Trey Smith in like the 6th round 2 years ago. So
yeah, I just don't think they'd care.
I don't think so either, but it will be just.
They pull money out of their ass.
That's true. We need to sign Joe Burrow to like a Patrick Mahomes type deal.
He's not going to take that at this point.
10 years, $500 million. I mean, probably
so
not,
unrealistic.
Would be worth a try.
He's taken no more than 5 years just so we can reset the market again.
Yeah. Oh, Chiefs are picking. I am scared, guys. I am scared.
Somebody just commented to me that these are 2 pretty bad first-round picks in back-to-back drafts. Both Miles and Dex would have been there in the 2nd round.
Dex would not have.
Dex Hill fell in the draft last year.
Oh, I guess we picked him at 31, but he still wouldn't have made it to our pick.
Many people had him as a late first-round pick or even mid-first-round pick. So last year, wow.
Dax Smith.
Dax Hill.
Didn't we take Dax Smith at Dax Hill? I mean, sorry, Dax Hill. Didn't we take Dax
31.
Hill at 31? Yeah. So I mean, only one more pick till the end of the first.
That's crazy. Dolphins cheated and they're paying for it.
Imagine the Chiefs take Michael Mayer. I would literally like throw so much shit right now.
Yes, just bring out the Super Bowl trophies that we all know should have been the Bengals, but weren't.
Okay, I will go to bed now, though. Or not to bed, but I'm turning off my stuff and all. So, just so you know. I wish you
All
a
right.
good night, whatever time it is for you. I wish you a good night, okay?
Of course. It's almost midnight for us, man. Yeah, you get some good sleep.
So it's 6 a.m. over there.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Good morning to you too, Dennis.
Thank you.
Good night, Dennis. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, yeah.
Of course, man. Thanks for having me. Good night.
Of course, dude. Thank you again. Make sure you guys follow Dennis on all his social medias and stuff. It's all right there in his name. Der German Tiger. So, I'm scared of what the Chiefs are going to decide on. I pray they don't get anybody too good.
Did Frank Clark retire or
Yeah.
did they get cut? He got cut, didn't he?
Who?
Probably cut / retired. Frank Clark.
Who? Frank
Clark.
Frank. I think he got cut. I don't think he retired.
He got cut with the. He probably will retire, is what I'm saying.
I don't know about.
Or maybe he
How
signs
old is he?
another season. 30-something.
Yeah, I mean he's nearing it. He might play like 1 or 2 more seasons.
Jalen Hyatt, maybe?
Imagine if the Steelers picked Will Levis. That would be funny.
Dog, imagine if that trade went through today and the Titans got pick number 3 and DeAndre Hopkins. It was
Dude, I don't
rumored
even
right
know what
before the
else
draft.
to- I don't even know I wouldn't even know what to say.
But then the Texans ended up taking Stroud at 2 anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. They would have gotten like Anthony Richardson. Final pick of the 2023 NFL first round draft is in. 4-year Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs. Forever hate the Eagles. I don't think we'll see the Eagles in the Super Bowl this year. Just gonna say that now.
You don't think we'll see the Eagles?
No. Actually, the NFC's not very competitive. So maybe. They might be back.
Oh my god, I'm yawning like crazy.
This is the last one. We did it. This is the last one. We made it.
We've made it. We've made it. We've made it. We've made it. I think I don't know. I think the I don't know. I'm so tired.
And I just realized I have to get up and go to school tomorrow.
What time are you getting up?
7 o'clock sharp.
Like you're waking up at 7, or that's when you have to be out the door?
I'll wake up at 7, 7:30 maybe.
You're lucky. You know that. I had to wake up at like 6.
High school starts at 8:30. Gets out at
You're really lucky. You know that. When in high school for me,
middle school we started right at 7:50 in the morning.
That's what we did in our high school. That shit was not fun.
I don't like being in school until 3:30. I'd much rather start early and get out early because I like having my afternoons more than my mornings.
That's fair, but I mean, you also get to stay up later.
It has made watching these primetime games a lot easier.
That's for sure. Oh man!
Like I can watch Late Night Reds this year, even though I really probably shouldn't because they suck ass. But
so, any last minute predictions for who the Chiefs are picking?
Jalen Hyatt.
Jalen Hyatt.
Be a great compliment to MVS, who absolutely torched us last year in the AFC Championship.
Don't remind me.
Like
that was
7 catches for 100.
It's crazy.
That was my 9/11.
That was my 9/11.
Mike Hilton just getting torched by a 6'4", 4'3" receiver. I mean, that's not even fair to Mike Hilton. Like, you're 5'9", 180. You're gonna get bitched.
Oh man. So it's crazy because Mike Hilton's been really good in coverage for us when he joined us. Like, he's actually been really solid in coverage. That was his worst performance. That was his worst coverage performance like ever.
Yeah, by far.
That was terrible. I can't.
I mean, but we were single covering him with MVS. I don't know what else to do. Bates wasn't really shading. Bates was kind of shading Juju.
I feel like they should have utilized more quarterback spies on Mahomes. I think that would have helped.
Oh, Brett Veach. I don't like
All
you.
right.
I wish you would just retire.
Here we go. Kansas City is picking. Do you care if I spoil this?
Yes.
You do care?
Yes.
Okay.
Get on with it, Veach. Get on with it.
Okay.
Who the hell is this guy?
I don't know, but his last name's Uzama.
I mean, that's probably best case scenario. I don't know who the hell this is.
I mean, let's look at his highlights. I don't know this guy. I don't know this cat. Let's see what his highlights are looking like. Okay, he can. Okay, that's solid. That's solid. That's really solid. Okay. From the highlights, he looks solid, but he does seem a bit raw.
Here's a story. Joey Porter will be available right at number 32 if the Pittsburgh Steelers were to make that selection.
Joey Porter's a corner, right?
Mm-hmm. His dad played for the Steelers, was an all-time great.
I don't like this. I don't like this. That sounds about like that sounds like the pick. That sounds like a pick. I want Michael Mayer.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers are on the clock with pick 32 because they traded away Chase Claypool.
Funny. That was a funny trade.
If the okay, now hear me out. If the Bengals had the worst possible 9/11 scenario, had to trade T. Higgins,
from these 9/11
they should use the Chase Claypool trade as a base and say if they can get Chase Claypool for pick number 32, we should get your top 5 pick and more for T. Higgins, because that's how it works.
Valid.
That's only if we have to come down to the last. And
second. you better cough up a second.
Bomb
you better cough up a second at the very least too.
Well, yeah, I'm talking like
at
least 3 top 100 picks on that.
Same year, but that's not happening, so I'm not worried about that.
Nope, he's getting extended soon, I guess, because Zim said so. Sorry, I can't say much about Zim because
I mean he'll get extended, but Zim.
I keep forgetting we're on a public podcast and I've got to watch my mouth. But
that's okay. We love Zim, but
we love Zim. But I mean,
that was a little rough.
Yeah, we can't be leaking that stuff and it not coming true, respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll do it for round 1, and I'm about ready for bed, to be honest.
Oh, wait, did Steelers go pick anybody?
No, they don't pick in the round 1, actually. They just have like a first round pick, basically, that starts in the second round because the Dolphins had to forfeit their pick.
Oh, so that's it. Okay, I didn't even realize. Okay, cool. All right, so that's it. All right. So, to end the night before we log off, just any final thoughts on our selection? It was Murphy.
Miles Murphy.
Clemson. Miles Murphy, that's right. Miles Murphy.
He improves the pass rush, and that's what we really, really needed. You know, he could fill. You remember how in the 2021 AFC Championship game we kind of had Sam Hubbard playing as a spy?
Yes,
that's a role he could fill. Just throwing out ideas.
I mean,
he's fast enough, athletic enough.
Yeah, but I mean, you listen to what Dennis said. His ball skills seems to lose track of the football sometimes. So if that's really the case, I mean, do we really want to do that? I feel like I'm more comfortable with Sam Hubbard being the spy. I feel like Sam Hubbard has a lot more veteran experience, and Sam Hubbard just
humble in the jungle.
Sam Hubbard just has more veteran experience with that. I mean, you see the way did you see the way he acted on the quarterback spy in the championship game we won versus the Chiefs? Mahomes was in the pocket forever, and Sam Hubbard was just waiting, and then he just fucking blitzed at the perfect time and almost got a turnover.
Yep, game-winning turnover. That was a fun time. Jim Nantz. And the ball is free. But it was recovered by Joe Thune.
Yeah. But anyway. I can live with this. I think Miles Murphy's a solid pick.
It's the guy Lou Anarumo wanted. If Lou Anarumo wants him, Lou Anarumo's gonna get him.
That's fair. Let's remember it's Lou Anarumo.
Remember, we're trying to keep him in Cincinnati as long as we can without exposing him to the world.
Yeah.
So who the hell is Lou Anarumo? I've got no fucking idea.
Lou is dog shit. He's the worst defensive coordinator in the league.
We should have fired him 2 years ago when everybody wanted.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if the fans made the decisions and fired Zach Taylor and Lou Anarumo and just the whole staff? You know how crazy that would have been and how set back we would have been. Thank you for Katie Blackburn.
Yeah, we would have been fucked.
Wonderful, wonderful management skills.
Absolutely. We love Katie Blackburn.
And thank God
my thoughts on the night.
Coaches.
Yeah. My thoughts on the night, it was a solid first round. The draft fell a lot better than I thought it would. Elijah Cansey would have been fucking home run, but it's all good.
I wanted more chaos,
Miles,
to be honest.
I'm cool with Miles Murphy. The second round, I think, is where shit's going to heat up.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Will we get Michael Mayer or tight end in round 2? Will we get Michael Mayer in round 2? I don't know. That is true.
That feels like you're going to have to
Cam Taylor-Britt, T. Higgins. I mean,
hold on. Before we end the night,
round 2, that's crazy.
Remember, let's just take a second and remember who all of our round 2 players have been since 2017. We'll start in 2017. Joe Mixon, 2017 second round pick. The year after that was Jesse Bates, 2018 second round pick. Drew Sample, who's got a second contract. He's playing a vital role, but not.
Wasn't your Sample round 1?
Nope, he was round 2. Right. If we did not take Drew Sample round 1, that was Jonah Williams. Remember. Pick 11.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Year after that, obviously T. Higgins and Logan Wilson was round 3, but I mean he was the first pick of round 3, so I'll include him there. And Jackson Carman and Cam Taylor-Britt. So we hit 75% of the time.
More like 80. Oh yeah, no,
80,
75%,
75%, whatever.
Yeah. So we're good in the second round. I mean,
and the third round.
I would like to see it.
Hold on, I'll go third round too. Jermaine Pratt, Sam Hubbard, 2017. I'm blanking. That was a good guy too, I think. Hold on, let me look. Maybe not.
Overall,
anyway,
though,
Logan Wilson, I already mentioned. Zach Carter is going to be really good. I can feel it.
Yeah. No, yeah,
round
Zach
three,
Carter.
2021.
I like
round 3, 2021. Who the hell did we draft?
I think as far as tonight goes, considering our rivals, Browns weren't even in the first round, so nobody gives a fuck about them.
Never cared about them anyway.
The Ravens could be a bit dangerous with Zay Flowers.
Their offense is finally looking legit.
The Steelers.
The Ravens had a good day today. The Ravens did what they needed to do, and
the Steelers didn't really do anything that moves me. They did what they had to, though. With
who did they draft?
Line. They drafted an offensive lineman. Yeah, I forget his name.
Peters or no? Was it Badre?
It was yes.
Yeah,
he's cool.
They
with
traded
he
up
likes
for him
a lot.
Number 14.
Yeah. Overall, though, tonight was successful. I think Myles Murphy. I liked it. The name rolls. The name
talent on the board. Just so much.
The name rolls nice off the tongue. Myles Murphy sounds good. Sounds like a star in the making.
I want a nickname for him. We'll find one.
Yeah. So, any closing thoughts for you, Bryson, before you wrap this up? Going on 2 hours now.
I'm gonna say that Jonah Williams will be traded tomorrow, and we can finally be done with that saga. It's not really a saga, but I do feel like a trade is coming. Just based on how much talent we have in the round 2 selection pool, I can definitely see it happening.
Absolutely. Anything else?
Nope, I'm ready for bed.
That's fair enough. All right. So, everybody who tuned in, thank you for watching us. Thank you for listening to the 513 podcast. This has been round 1 of the draft. Myles Murphy is the selection. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, turn the bell on so you don't miss any new videos, new interviews, segments, and other things. Make sure you follow everybody's social media. Links are in the description. And again, just follow Dennis as well at Der German Tiger, which was his tag on here. If you need to rewind, just look at his username when he was in here, and you can just follow it right there. Again, thank you all for watching. We really appreciate you. It's been a good day for Who Dey Nation. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Who Dey, every day. Peace out, everybody. Subscribe, like the video, and comment, and all the above. Love you all. Peace out. Who Dey.